From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Man, Singy, he was on a whole different level in his last game. What an effort.
Yeah, Boog, he had that look in his eye from the jump. Really had the hitters guessing all day. So much confidence on the mound, and the stats back it up.
First pitch coming your way next. And today's starting pitcher, Shane McClanahan. What do you got on him, Chris?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Coming up on the first pitch, Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Judge now. 2 hits in the game last night. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. That one fouled off. Bellinger gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The 0-1. Oh, great stop. Off balance speed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Back here at Tropicana Field, and going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Cam Schlittler. What should we keep an eye on here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Yandy Diaz getting ready to hit. That's a little bit low. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Dominguez towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Chandler Simpson.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
Jonathan Aranda, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Oh, 0-2 now. Got him swinging.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
2 down, nobody on. Now he breaks his bat. And that's just foul. The 0-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. In the air out to center. Mullins in pursuit. Grabs it on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That is it. The catcher, number 28, Austin.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Homered last night, added another hit as well. There's a swing and a drive. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Volpe not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and the strike call will stand. Still 1 challenge left for them. Man at second. That one misses. Ball 1. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Second inning here, no score. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1-2 now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Good power. Not great in the OBP department.
Ball.
Man on second, 2 down. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back now in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins. Late with the swing there. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Jake Fraley next to him for the Rays. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Here's Gavin Lux to hit.
Hey.
Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. New inning getting started, and stepping in for New York, Ryan McMahon. This to center field. Mullins on his horse. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Jason Dominguez now at the plate.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, and jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One out, runner at second. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The relay. Save.
Hey!
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here comes Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. High fly ball out towards left field. That's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Back here at Tropicana Field, well, Singy, as we talked about earlier, he was dominant in his last start and doing the same thing again today.
Yeah, Boog, in total control on the mound in this one. What a run he's on. Let's see if he can keep this thing going.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Fortes in his 4th year, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Right through there for a strike. And the 0-2. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one lifted to left. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 9th, the shortstop,
Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately, averaging more than 2 hits per game in his last 5.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-2. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Out to short. Volpe. Throws to first in time. And that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Tampa Bay, on to the 4th, Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground. Nice grab from his knees. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Paul Goldschmidt now flied to center his first time. And that one hammered, carrying well. Banks off the wall. Mullins whips it back in. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Austin Wells will hit next. Doubled his first time up.
Ball.
Man at second. Up the middle, and that one handled. Not in time.
Yep, he made it.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Anthony Volpe struck out swinging his first time. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Jose Caballero.
Now it's the second baseman, Jose Caballero. 0 for 1 so far.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Out towards right center field. Fraley on the move. Brings it in for the 3rd out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We're midway in the 4th. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. And singing last time out, he was nearly untouchable. Today, same story.
He's pitching like a man on a mission out there, a hitter's nightmare.
Diaz leading things off. It takes a strike.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Jonathan Aranda, the next to hit. His first at-bat was a strikeout. In there for strike 1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Rays, the third baseman, number 13.
Junior Caminero next to him for the Rays. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That clips the corner. The 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dominguez under it, and that ends the inning. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. No score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Right side, hard hit. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Yankees, the left
And
fielder,
here's a
number
look at how
24,
he's using his pitches in this one.
Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. A switch hitter batting right. Foul ball there. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Fouled off. He was late. 0-2 now. That one missed. Hit on the ground to short. Sends it to first. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 35.
Bellinger up to hit. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. And gone. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. Home run number 5 on the season. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
This one absolutely screamed out of here, singing a laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
On a line, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. 1 for 2. And ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Fraley on the move to the alley. And that's the 3rd out. Rays with a solo shot to trim the lead. It's now 1-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Cedric Mullins.
No, off the plate.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
One now. Ripped, but it curls foul. Stays alive. And a 1-2. In there, sets him down on strikes. Strikeout number 8.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Stepping in, Jake Fraley.
No, that's a ball.
The Rays yet to pick up a hit here. And another ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Fouled off left side. That misses the zone, and now 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Gavin Lux. Struck out swinging his first time.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Fought off foul.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. So 5 perfect innings in the books. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now in Tampa Bay. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
The rest history, you know we took it mad far. Rap dude, travel the world like Nat Geo. Work myself through the matrix of Black Neo. Got real, had to pack to a
Austin Wells getting ready to hit.
Catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Simpson moving under it, and there's one away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop Anthony.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Out towards right center field. Fraley on the move to the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman,
Jose Caballero will hit next. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Two down, nobody on. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap.
Rudder takes off. That's in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. Rudder at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Yanks lead one, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, and now the catcher for the Rays, Nick Fortes. Tap foul at the plate. And that is in for a strike. 0-2. Swing, and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Hasn't given up any runs yet, so we might as well stick to the plan.
Trying to bunt his way on, and it goes just foul. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Struck him out without a swing. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Digging in, Taylor Walls. And that one is downstairs. Ball one. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. So he's perfect through 6. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mason Engler.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jason Dominguez digs in now.
Jason Dominguez.
Rolled slowly to first. Aranda. He takes it on his own. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Here's Cody Bellinger. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
Lined into right. Takes it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here is Aaron Judge. 1 for 3.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Garrett Clevenger, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Uceda also throwing. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that is that. Down in order go the Yankees, but they're on top 1-0.
Welcome
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And now it's even up.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
In the air, left field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Rays, the first baseman, number 8.
So digging in, Jonathan Aranda. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is down low.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And that one fouled off. The Yanks holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. There's the strike up high. 2-2.
So I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Got him swinging for the K. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Can't make the catch, and it breaks up the perfect game. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. So the perfect game bid comes to an end, and now we'll see what he's got left in the tank and how they'll play it on the mound moving forward. But Singy, he's been a lot of fun to watch in this one.
Yeah, Boog, really impressive from the very beginning. I mean, this guy was in total command the whole time, attacking hitters, and really he's made them look pretty lost up to this point.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. And he'll one.
No, that's down.
Right now they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And a count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Caminero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Bounce to the right side, and that chance handled. Play made, that ends the inning. So that does it, but not before they find a way to spoil the perfect game. You're dialed into the show.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Rays,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Garrett Clevenger.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Now up as the Yankees DH. Giancarlo Stanton. This one in the air, right field. Fraley really on his horse for
That's
it.
foul.
Won't get to this one. It drops foul. The 0-1. On the ground to the left. Walls. To first. Leadoff man is out here in the
Up
eighth.
next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. That misses. Ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Brian Baker, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. And Goldie goes deep. His second of the year, and they add on. It's 2-0.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, it's such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And now, Austin Wells. Right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Here's one more look, Siggy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turning out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge. 1 out man at first. So up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3 in this one. He swings and fouls one off. Yo one.
Ball.
In the air, right field. Fraley takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Jose Caballero.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Caballero. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
That's out to center field. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Next for the Yankees, the third baseman,
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Out towards right center field. Makes a nice running catch. And that'll do it. The Rays creep closer thanks to the homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ryan Weathers.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And
leading off, Jake Fraley, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Well, Well, these Rays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Into center. Snags it on the run. 1 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one hit to first. Goldie takes it himself. 2 away.
Up next for the Rays, the catcher, number 40,
Nick Fortes next to hit for the Rays. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that is out of play.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
That's a strikeout. Good-looking sweeper there. Rays held in check here. They trail it here 2-0. Back now in Tampa Bay. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Base knock center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Yankees.
So back to the top of the order. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. And foul ball.
No, that's down.
Clevenger, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Hard liner. Mullins in pursuit. He makes the grab. The relay throw. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes for something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Garrett Clevenger will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Ryan Baker. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Aaron Judge at the plate.
No.
Two down, nobody on. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Judge rips that one. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Man at first, and here is Giancarlo Stanton. Late on that fastball. And that one pulled foul. Next pitch is downstairs. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Joe Boyle warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Matz getting cranked up as well. Judge off of first with 2 away. That one not close. And it's 2-2. Goes down looking. One left for the Yankees. They're up 2-0. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, David Bednar.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Stepping in, Chandler Simpson.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
The batter, number 6, shortstop Taylor Walls.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls.
You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over, so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
Ball 1 low. The Yankees trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. There's a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one in the dirt. Full count now. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
The 10th foul ball of this at bat. I mean, this is pretty special, folks.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. The Yanks up by 2. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got him swinging. Down to the last out for the Rays.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Diaz stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
They're down to their final strike. And they'll do it again. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Stays alive. The 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long from Tampa Bay.